Good morning, good morning. I'm like so excited to be doing this finally. 52 years old, not in the best shape of my life, actually in better shape than I was in my 40s, but I can definitely be better. We all have room for improvement, but it's not about beating ourselves up, it's about just moving forward and pushing through. This has been a crazy year for me. It's been a great year, but a crazy year. I've made some major changes in my life. I ended up moving 3,000 miles away across the country, leaving my job as a hairdresser and starting over again somewhere else. I miss my clients terribly, miss my friends, miss my family, but I know they're only a phone call or a text away. I also did get certified as a personal trainer, so I'm doing this because I have two things I'm passionate about. One of them is hair and the other one is fitness. Although by looking at me, I'm not your model for a fitness video would be, at least I don't think so. I've got love handles, I got a little bit of a pooch hair, I got a big old butt. But you know what? I'm healthy and I'm 52 and I feel good, thank God. So if you're just starting or getting back to exercise, I kind of want to show you what I'm going through right now because my life is in a complete turmoil. Although I don't have children and I don't have the responsibilities that many of you people have, I can tell you that if you can carve out 15 or 20 minutes to just do something, you'll feel a lot better and then you can add to it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to start by warming up a little bit. And I like just stepping in place, moving my legs, very easy, nothing crazy. Just get everything moving. I just woke up a little while ago. Well, actually I've been up for about 2 hours, but that's a whole other story. I don't want to go out today. I don't want to go to the gym. I'm actually tired of gyms, to be honest with you. I really am. I don't feel like, not that I don't belong in a gym, but I don't think it's completely necessary for our fitness anymore. So the other thing I like to do is just move my upper body as well. So just keep moving, keep everything going. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how it looks. It only matters how it feels. This was an oldie but goodie. This was a video I used to do with my roommate, not my roommate, my neighbor, who was kind of like a roommate because she was over constantly, which was great. I miss that. I miss having a friend that you can call up and say, hey, what are you doing? You want to do a workout video? Yes, I'll be right over. And she would come walking over, hair in half of a ponytail with a cup of coffee. We'd sit there and we'd drink the coffee. And I'd go, come on, let's go, let's get going. That was in my 30s. Okay, so I'm just gonna jog in place a little bit. Keep moving. It's only been like a minute and a half. All right, so, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is it for today. Yeah, because you know what, you have to start somewhere. You have to get yourself to a point where you look at the clock and you say, okay, now I'm starting. And if this is all it takes to get people moving, right? That's it. You have to keep going. You can't just sit there. In the 20 minutes, 30 minutes it takes you to be on your phone, you could be uploading a video, you could be watching. I follow so many great fitness creators on YouTube. Most of them are very chill. Most of them are very, a lot of yoga, a lot of stuff I can do in the privacy of my own home. Because if you're not inclined to be regimented at the gym, it's not easy to get dressed, drive there, drive back. And once you're in there, you're like, okay, what am I doing here? Why am I here? That's what I say to myself anyway. I've been going to gyms for over 20 years, over 25 years. And I find that the most basic movements are the best movements that you could do for yourself. The compound movements. Get in, get out really quick. But today I'm not feeling it. Normally Wednesday would be a leg day. So we're gonna do some legs today. So this is a good solid 3 to 5-minute warm up. You're just moving, you're getting everything is moving. You can't do this right out of bed. You have, or this is what I'm about to show you. You have to warm up like this first. You know, so even if you're listening to a podcast, listening to a book on tape, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to act as though you're sitting in a chair, and then you think to yourself, oh no, I'm not gonna sit down. You go down. No, I'm not sitting. And you're just gonna keep going. You're gonna count to 20. And the more you do this, the better you're gonna feel. Use your breath. Nope, not gonna sit down. Nope, not sitting down. Oh, this feels great. And do what's comfortable for you. Sit how you would normally sit down in a chair. There we go. Yeah, very, very easy. Perfect. All right. I'm eyeballing a spider over there. I'm not afraid of bugs. I just don't want to live with them. I have nothing against them. I'll take them in a little cup and I'll fling them outside. But I don't want to live with them, and I don't want to know that they're there and crawling on me at night. Is that crazy? Is that crazy talk? Anyway, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I'm not alone. All right. So now what else we're going to do? We're going to do what's called reverse lunges, okay? So I have a table to hold on to. I love holding onto a table. I'm not above holding onto a table. I'm 52. These knees, I want to last me at least until I'm 85, maybe. I don't want knee replacements. So that's why you're never going to hear me telling you to jump up and touch your toes, jump down and get on the floor and jump back up. Do you know what that does to your body over time? It looks really cool when you're in your 20s and 30s and somebody's like ripped to shreds and they're doing that. It's tempting, but you know what? I don't know what you use your body for, but I use my body to create art. I'm a hairdresser. So if I can't use my shoulders, forget it. I'm not gonna be a happy camper. So I'm gonna hold on, and my knees. So I'm gonna hold on to this table, give myself some balance, and I'm gonna take my right leg, and I'm just gonna step back, and I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna come up. Left leg, down, come up. Right leg, down, come up. If you do these things slow and controlled, you're feeling everything. You're feeling every single thing. You can squeeze it. You can make it as difficult as you want. You're also using your breath. If you are in any pain whatsoever, do not do this. If you have to do a half a movement, you kind of go like this. I want you to mimic yourself in everyday life situations. So when would you do something like this? You might kneel down to grab something. Again, I'm using the table as leverage because I want to do this into my 70s and 80s. I don't want to burn myself out. There's no rush. There's no feeling of pressure that you have to compare yourself to other people, or that you have to be this, I hate to use the word lunatic, but I use it in a a light way, if you can use the word lunatic in a light way. I have mad respect for people who are physically fit to the point where they can do all of these amazing things with their bodies. Their journey is their journey. Does that make sense? If you spend your time focused on other people, you'll never do what you need to do. I know. Okay. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to stand with your feet slightly pointed out. You're going to make sure what they call in the personal training world your kinetic chain is, your hips are straight, your shoulders are back, your neck is long, and you just are going to, I usually do something like this, or I do a prayer pose, but I'll hold on this way, come down, and come up. Now, honestly, this doesn't look like anything, but when you're doing this, maybe 3 sets of 20, you can't even believe what this is going to do to your body. Because it's not just the one time you bent down to pick up something and you never did it again. It's the repetitive motion, and it's the tempo that keeps you. You can feel the muscles all in through here being activated. You can feel them all in through here in your glutes being activated. This is something that I do on a Wednesday, because I like to do my legs on a Wednesday and a Sunday. So I tend to do body weight exercises. I mean, if you think about it, I have this whole trunk above me that's creating weight. It's weight bearing because it's this whole trunk. And I need these legs to get me up and down stairs, preferably without holding onto a railing, although I always do. But if there was no railing, I wouldn't need one. Also, crazy as it sounds, a friend of mine pointed this out. She said, as long as I'm able to sit down on a public toilet or hover over a public toilet, which I thought was hysterical. And I thought, if anything, if I can come up with a reason, when people say, what is your why? That's her why. Why do I do this? Well, I want to be able to sit down over that toilet. Right? She's not wrong. Unless you want to spend half the day in there lining the toilet seat, whatever. But, so if you take that workout, just that leg routine, and you do 3 cycles of that, you're good to go. You're good to go. Another one that I like to do too is calf raises. Simple as keeping your feet shoulder width apart and just coming up on your tippy toes. Very, very easy. And you know what, guys? It works. It works. There's no mystery to it. No mystery at all. It's totally doable. It's easy. It's a matter of just committing and doing it. So I'm going to finish my workout. I'm going to do another 2 rounds of that. I'm definitely going to get on the floor, and I'm going to do some ab work using my ab pad. And if you guys want more tips, let me know. This is my first video, and everyone has to start somewhere. So, and I would love to eventually someday be able to virtually train people, and just pay attention to your form, watch you, and guide you through the workouts. So that would be my goal. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to hearing about your comments. Thanks.